Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the fastest game show on MikeC.
I'm Fred White.
And today we bring you some news. Fred, lead us in, brother.
Now I had to put the advisory warning on because we are talking about some serious issues. As I stated before, the game show, we just don't talk about games. We talk about everyday life. Now, some of y'all may have heard about what's going on in Florida where they're trying to discourage the black vote. Well, Ron DeSantis, the governor of Florida, he is actually locking people up that have been sent out letters to people that has been incarcerated or been in the court system that have been sending out letters to saying that you are eligible to vote. You are legally, you have the legal right to vote. And then they come in and say, well, you don't have the right to vote, but you had this card in the mail that's saying that you are. And what they're trying to do is they're trying to discourage black people from voting. And that's pretty much what it is. It's discouraging black people from voting. My thing about the whole thing is where are our superstars? Where are our Jay-Z's? Where are our Beyonce's? Where are all these people that have $1 million to spare, right? You have these superstars that, you know, buy cars and Ferraris and stuff like that, have these luxury mansions, and they're all off the back of the people that support them, like you and I. You know, we are the lowest people on the totem pole. You know, we go see their movies, we go buy their CDs, and we buy their clothing and other items. We support them at their shops and things like that. But at the end of the day, they only care about their pockets. And what I'm saying is these cats in Florida, now you have people, and I don't care if people get mad because, you know, if you want to cancel me. You can't. You know what I'm saying? I challenge you to. But you have people like Trick Daddy. You have people like Trina. You have other people that's in the Miami area. All these Love and Hip Hop stars that's on TV that spend extravagant amount of money on stuff like that. Where are they coming in, swooping in on these people? Now, the reason why I say that is because DeSantis, this jackass, he's locking these people up because they're saying, okay, you didn't pay your fines and your court costs and your restitution and stuff like that, which may be under, you know, however much it costs, right? But you have these superstars that always talk about this, that, and the bandwagon that they hop on just for the moment when the country, this is a real serious issue about this voting stuff. Now, the Grand Wizard has brought all the racist people out in the open. They have made all the Klans people cut out wider holes in their sheets so they can see us better now. You know what I'm saying? They just don't see us as everybody look alike. They can tell us apart now. You know what I'm saying? Because those holes in the sheets are wider now. And I'm wondering why these so-called superstars are not reaching out to these people. At least I haven't heard about it. And even if they're trying to, they should make that public, because you should say, okay, look, DeSantis, we're not going to stand up for this stuff, man. We're not going to sit down and stand up for that stuff. We know what you're doing. We're paying their restitution. Now what? Now what are you going to lock them up for? You know? Mm-hmm. So, I mean, if you can look all over YouTube, they got one. They got one of this guy. He's in his yard cutting his grass, and the sheriffs come up and say that he has a warrant. And they arrest him. This one lady, she's in her car. She's on her way to work, and they arrest her there. But they're saying, oh, well, only thing you got to do is go in, and we'll run you, and then you can come right back out. So you're out on PR or whatever it's called, your own recognizance. So whatever that's called, you get in and get out. And that's just to discourage people from voting, because later on down the line, some of these arrest has been overturned when they go to court. They're saying, look, Judge, I had a card in the mail saying that I am eligible to vote. So why am I getting arrested for this? You know what I'm saying? So,
you know what, too? When you see a lot of this stuff, right, when they go to arrest these people and everything. For one, whenever they go to a situation, a lot of people don't try to escalate the situation, explain what the heck is going on, and at first, because they always try to attack first, saying, you know, yeah, you better obey me. It ain't about obeying nobody. That's slave mentality. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
About like the Yah boy type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Talk to these people like they're people, man, because we are. You know what I'm saying? You're a person. Talk to me like a person, man. Then I'll give you the respect that you give me. But don't come at me and say, you better obey me, boy. No, dude, who are you? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And that's exactly the mindset. That's what you're going to bring. If you go into something like, if you go into something, I know we're talking about this or whatever, just straight being arrested or something like that. You go into a situation like that, the cops have supposedly been trained to talk to these people correctly, not be belittling somebody or anything like that, but talk to these people correctly so they can assess the situation and see what's going on. Plain and simple. But as far as this voter stuff, his own private police forces, that what DeSantis is doing, his election, what they call it, his election police force or whatever, to try to swing a certain party a certain way and everything like that. That's completely wrong, man. People have the right to vote these people in office, and that where they have been trying to say like, my candidate don't have the right votes or whatever. I still want to accept the laws. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Trump has really messed Grand Wizard, excuse me. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to actually give him clout like Law in his lane. So the Grand Wizard has really messed up all this stuff with people don't accept reality of stuff, because right now they are being unrealistic. They won't accept laws. They sound like freaking children as far as with that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
No, I ain't going nowhere. I ain't going no. Dude, that is not it, man. That's why we have laws and everything to govern and stuff like that. It's policy and stuff like that, so we can run this in a governing way, man. I mean, like, dude, come on, we gotta do better than that. And these people we elect in office, they should be doing better than that because we put them there.
Mm-hmm. And rewinding it back to about what you said, and we have talked about this earlier before, and we have said this earlier before. It is really a shame that there are two set of rules when black people interact with cops, and then when white people interact with cops. When it's always okay, put your hand on the steering wheel, say this, do that, and you can see videos of YouTube. And if y'all think I'm lying, just research this stuff yourself. You can see videos on YouTube of just white people going off on these, and I'm not trying to be racist.
Like with hands and everything, they up there all over the car, or something like that.
They're going off on them.
Let a black person do that.
They're not doing nothing to them. But as soon as a black person take their hand off, you're being competitive. Why are you resisting? Why are you nervous? Why is this? They're trying to coax you into saying something or to give them reason for them to do something to you. Why are you nervous? Why are your hands moving? What are you talking about? My hands aren't moving. It's almost like when you get pulled over, you need to have a set of cuffs in your car to cuff your hands to the steering wheel and say, look, it's already been done for you, Slim. What you need? You know what I'm saying? So it's almost getting to that point. And what y'all don't remember or what y'all don't know is police officers were once slave catchers. That's where that descended from. Police officers were slave catchers.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all got to remember that. And all this hate theory and stuff like that they want to throw all these schools and stuff like that. Why do you want to throw out history? These people got to know what you did to us. That's why a lot of black people are in the position where they are now. That's why the financial wealth is it's such a big gap. We made Fruit of the Balloons because they weren't out there picking that cotton. You know what I'm saying? So it's just some companies that have built off of the workings of African Americans. And I'm not saying that to be racist, and I'm not saying that to say that all white people are bad. It's just majority of them are. You know what I'm saying? And I say that because you got I would say half are good and half are bad. But the half that are bad are really assholes, man. And they're like they want to take all this stuff out of school so they don't teach your kids where they came from. You have to understand where that racism is coming from, why they're getting denied jobs and this, that, and the third. If you don't teach a kid where his roots are, he's not going to understand why all this stuff is happening.
Mm-hmm.
He can't understand why he's not getting that job over this white guy that he has a degree over. It dates back to slavery. He doesn't understand why nobody in his family has any wealth other than hitting that lottery number. How come there's nobody in his wealth? How come half of his family has always lived in the projects, can't move from that step? They can't move off the second step. They're staying there. It's just, you have to understand your past. You have to understand, like I even asked my mother a while ago, was anybody in our family was a slave? She said her mother was a slave. So it's not that far back, man. And this stuff has to be taught. And DeSantis is nothing but a guy with a hood over his head, because he's another Klans person as well. You want to deny the vote of honest people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. People that got letters in the mail to say, hey, you are eligible to vote. And then you want to lock them up when they do vote. You just want to scare these people.
Yep, exactly. It's all about fear, bro.
And it's all about fear. Yeah, and getting back to the point. You superstars. I don't care if people, Beyonce, okay, bring all the beehives on me. Bring them all on me. Buzz them. I got some wasp spray to kill all that. Jay-Z, Trick Daddy, Trina, The Rock, all WWE as a whole. All you superstars, all these Young Thug, the Baby, the Little Baby, Big Baby, Small Baby, all these whack mumble rappers, all this other stuff that have all this gold and jewelry. You're carrying a million. Rick Ross just got $1 million watch sent to his house. Have you heard about this bullshit? He had $1 million. He brought $1 million watch that was sent to his house in an armored truck. You know what that million could have went to?
A lot of stuff, bro.
That million could have cleared and he's from Florida. That million could have cleared all of those people in Florida. Mm-hmm. All those people in Florida off that restitution stuff. Like, you're giving that money away anyway. What are you going to do with $1 million watch that an Apple Watch can't do? It's just going to tell the time.
That's it, bro. They say I got $1 million watch.
You're asking somebody to end your life to take that $1 million watch. You understand what I'm saying? It just tells time. That's all it does. It tells time. But you can't take 500,000 and help all those people in your city to fight what DeSantis is doing to you. I say y'all a bunch of clowns, man. Y'all Florida superstars are a bunch of clowns. And I'm saying that. Now, if you got a problem with that, come to me. Come to me. I'm not that. You can call me. I'm not that hard to find. Y'all a bunch of clowns, man, because y'all not helping people out in your city. You know what? I'm going to play the Powerball, right? And this is the honest God truth. If I win this Powerball, I'm going to pay for everybody that's in Florida that had got locked up with their rights taken not to vote, if they had back stuff that they had to pay, like restitution and all this other stuff that they had to pay court costs. I vow, I tell you, if I win this Powerball, this Mega Million, $8 billion?
It's about $1 billion now, something
$1 billion. $2 million, $4 million, $10 million is not going to mean nothing to me. With $8 billion, I promise this on my soul that I will pay everybody's fee so y'all can vote in Florida. Do something that you Florida superstars ain't doing for your own community. Now, I am moving to Florida in a couple of years, so that will be my home. But we're in the DMV right now. If somebody from the DMV come out and help y'all when Trina, Trick Daddy, Rick Ross, and the rest of these Florida superstars don't want to help y'all out. I mean, I know Trina got her Trina Day and she had her parade, but we're talking about another serious issue. You have people that's living in your state that's getting arrested for legally voting, that this grand wizard had pushed out this lie. There was no secret ballots. There was no ballots in Bamboo. There was none of this other stuff. And he has put this lie out here, and I can go on that. But he has put this lie out here that has given the open door to all these racist Republicans.
Everybody, bro.
To do crap like this, man. But I tell you the honest God truth. If I win this this $8 billion, I will pay for everybody in Florida. I will pay all your court costs. I will pay all your restitution. I will pay all of that, and I will put some money in your pocket. $8 billion. If I lose $4 million, that's not gonna do anything to me. I will spend $4 million paying for all those people down there in Florida to vote, to get that stuff out the way. And then once they have that stuff out the way, now what are they gonna say? What are they gonna say?
Yep.
Y'all Florida superstars, some clowns, man. Y'all some clowns. But that's it. That's all. You got any more to say about this, Mike?
Nah, man. Hey, if you hit that stuff, or if I hit it, I'm gonna pay for that too, brother. I'm right along with you, man. All right.
Oh, if I hit that $8 billion, I guarantee you this. You're gonna quit your job because this is gonna be a full-time. This game show is gonna be a full-time thing. We ain't gotta worry about nothing. Houses will be paid. Let me tell you something. If I win that $1 billion, this is what I would do. I would pay. Of course, I'll pay my man Mike house off. I'll pay my house off. I'll pay my other man Mike Thompson house off. I'll pay my cousin house off. Buy my mother a house. Who else? I'll pay my man Ty his house off. I'll pay my other man Ty house off that lived down in Florida, man. And then all these Florida.
You got a lot of double people names, brother.
Yeah, I know a lot of fucking Ties, man. Ty McCray, all these Mikes.
Oh, a lot of Mikes. I know you do.
Yeah, but yeah, bro. I promise on that. That's on God, man. If I win this $8 billion, I'm telling you, the gaming show is going full time. No more of this waking up at 8 o'clock. Nah, bro. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. I'm like,
hear that, job.
Hey, come get your truck and these tools, and I'm going to go to every store out. Nah, let me not do that. Let me try to be God fairly. You know what I'm saying? But I was going to do some. Yeah, I know I ain't worked here for 20 years, but.
Oh man,
I'm gonna be good. Hopefully that'll give me some good luck. But yeah, you people in Florida, on the serious note, man, if I win this $8 billion, I'm gonna do what your idols down there in Florida are not doing right now. If they're doing it in secrecy, I don't know about it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna apologize because this is one time that you should make that public. You should make that public and let this man know that, hey, look, we're not standing for this. We paid off his legal fees. Now what? Because there are some black people that's going to be scared to vote. And the thing is, not all these people that was incarcerated that's coming out to vote, not all of them are registering as Democrats. Some of them are registering as Republicans. And I guarantee you the ones that register as Republicans, their sentence or that record to be swiped clean. Oh, you're a Republican? Oh no.
My bad. You come on through.
Nah, you let him go. Matter of fact, take him to Starbucks and give him a pumpkin spice latte and buy him something to eat. You know what I'm saying? I guarantee you that's what they'll do to him. But nah, man. But I got y'all on this Powerball. I'm gonna play that junk tomorrow. Guaranteed.
I heard that. Right along with you, bro. So, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's Game Show for the night. Don't forget to head on Facebook store where you find low prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime. Don't forget to subscribe, become Games Club member. And don't forget to hit that bell to be notified when we drop videos like these. Tell people about the Gamer Show.
And please like and subscribe to all our social media networks. And don't forget about these raffles coming up. This the God of War and the Guess the Score Winner Prize. And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
You want the facts.
Gamer Show.
Next time, keep watching as always. Thanks for tuning in. Peace, y'all.